talked to somebody that I know in the gym, and he said, of course there's a cure for cancer. And I said, like most people, I know most people think there's a cure for cancer. And I said, I used to think that, and I don't think that now. I guess one of the reasons, I only really have two reasons. One of them is that there's been a lot of powerful people that have died of cancer that I would think they would have definitely had access to. I get the whole argument that there's more money to be made in treating it than curing it, of course. And there's some greedy people in the world, so I see that side of it. But I guess one of the best examples I could come up with was when Joe Biden was vice president under Obama, his son died of cancer. I just feel that if the vice president of the United States can't get his hands on it, you know what I mean, then maybe it's not out there. But I think the biggest one for me would be just, dealing with cancer and all these treatments and all this shit since 2014. I don't believe there will ever be a one cure-all for cancer, because the way they treat my melanoma is different than the way they treat my mom's breast cancer. It's different than the way they treated my dad's lung cancer. It's different than how they're going to treat my leukemia if I ever start treatments for it. I just don't think there will ever be one cure-all for that reason, and just think that some people respond to certain medicines, right? Chemo didn't work very well for me, but it worked great for another friend of mine. Immunotherapy worked really good for me. It's probably what's kept me alive all these years, but it doesn't work for everyone. So that's probably my biggest thing, is that I just don't think there will ever be one cure-all for that reason. And people respond to things differently. I don't know, maybe they'll come up with treatments for specific types of cancer, for maybe melanoma, for breast cancer, ovarian cancer, prostate cancer, pancreatic cancer. Maybe down the road they can do that. Because I know, like I have CLL, right? It's a form of leukemia. The way that they treat that today is totally different than the way they treated it 20 years ago. And when my doctor told me that I had leukemia, he was excited. He was all happy that my scan showed something. He said he was happy that it was leukemia and not my melanoma coming back, because it's so much more treatable nowadays than it used to be. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think there's a cure for cancer or not? I honestly would love to know. I know what most people think. Most people think, sure, there's a cure for cancer. I just don't think there is. I don't think there ever will be one to treat all cancers, maybe individual cancers. But I'll say, if there is a cure for it out there somewhere, don't let me know. I think I'd rather go to my grave not knowing, because I'll be fucking pissed. Cancer kills. Like back